Morning, puppy. We had to do some building? Yeah? Alright. See you later. Woo! Fix my hair. Welcome back to Omni Builders, everyone. It's been a while. Don't worry. While in between you haven't been seeing videos of me, you've probably seen the previous video. I've been learning to fly on the weekends, and in between all that I've actually been building at home. There's been a lot going on and we've got a lot done, but videoing, building, working, trying to have a new employees, which I got my new mate too working for me, great little labourer, and starting to go forward leaps and bounds, and he's a new subscriber too. Cheers, bro. Right, this week this thing behind me is getting ripped out because we have another thing over there which has been installed by our plumbers, and it's awesome. Wanna see what it is? That dirty old, stinky old hot water cylinders with top tanks. They take up room, they're old, and they're redundant. So that is getting ripped out. And I will run you through our kitchen plans because we've designed it, we've planned it, we've ordered it, and it's about 2 weeks away. So that's really exciting. First, that is going out. It is completely redundant now. Plumbers have disconnected everything, so I'm ripping that out. Let's see what is in its place. That is a 26 litre Dux Infinity, and that, what's called a water softener. You have it here in Wanganui because the main water from the area comes up from a dredge. Yeah, so it gets sucked up from a massive big well under Wanganui, and it's not filtered that well. So when it comes through your plumbing, it can be really bad on your appliances. So the majority of people get water softeners which filter the water and actually give you very, very clean water to drink, and it saves all your appliances. So we've got Infinity to pump our water through gas. Okay, and we've got a gas unit at the back of the house, so that's all plumbed in. So we've got all new gas fittings and all that sort of stuff in there. That's all ready to go. Let's get demolition. And it's finally drained, and look how dirty this water was. People, if you have a hot water cylinder, you need to get rid of it because that is what you are drinking. That's at the bottom of the cylinder and you should never have to be tasting that, but that's just an idea. That's why these things are redundant. That's horrible, that's foul. And my goodness, I am glad that we have gas with a filter now. Because yeah, that's really not nice at all, is it? Yum. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Well, that's gone. Let's carry on, shall we? Alright, battery change, clothes change, representing. Did my apprenticeship with this fella, Hamish Herbert Builders. If you're in Auckland and you need a top builder, go with him. Train me, he's the bomb, and he's a hell of a good bloke. Okay, so these are my kitchen plans. This is just a basic layout, and as you can see here, this wall line runs through here. It does and it doesn't. That's actually a doorway, but basically for the ease of computering, when they were doing it, they just ran it right through, and it returns along here. We have a cabinet here, and then we have an island here. Okay, and then if we look closer, we've got fridge, then we've got a full cupboard, then a couple other things here, oven here, corner cabinet, into a sink, into a dishwasher. So we have flow through our kitchen, which is quite neat. But yeah, that's like not even a tenth of detailing of what it's going to look like. It is going to be a really cool little kitchen, and yeah, we're pretty stoked with the renderings that we've put together and what it's going to look like, but we'll go into that later. So today's mission is to get it clear, to demo out this area. So we're clear to frame this and this return here so that it lines up with this wall here. That is our main mission, because we have to get our framing in and our framing finished so that our Sparky can come in and do his thing. The problem with renovations is when people have had a hack at things, and you get builders that have done things over time, and sometimes they haven't really done it to the best of their abilities. They've done what they've been paid to do, and yes, it's structurally sound, but sometimes it's not really the best practice. So for some reason, they've got runners going through here that work. It's just really holding up the ceiling, but nothing really else. So I'm just going to have to be careful here when I trim these studs here. What I'm going to end up doing is probably running another trimmer stud up under here and taking any weight across to that, and just making sure that that nothing is jeopardized, but we'll get to that as we get to it. There's not a heck of a lot of load because it's actually just spanning, you know, 1400, and it's only a truss up there, so that's actually not that big of a deal. But when you're doing this sort of thing, you do have to do it to the best of your abilities to make sure that when you close in everything, that it is going to be structurally sound, because as an LBP, that is your responsibility. Yeah. The old building, like the original structure, is sound and it works really well. But yeah, when guys get in here and they do renovations and they don't quite build to standards, that's kind of the mess that you get. But it's all good. We will make it right, and we will carry on, and we will get this build finished one day. Right. Well, that was a bit of fun. Still a little bit to do, still bits of tidying up because 90mm framing is not the same as old timber, so you got to pack out things and marry in to make it all look nice. Like for example, that wall there is not exactly level, but it is in line with the hallway. So that's what you got to do with old houses. You've got to make things work with existing, and that means, unfortunately, not level. So when I put my kitchen in, when I put my cabinet in, I have to put a scriber in that'll go from about 5mm to about nearly 20, about 17, 18mm. So it's about 13mm out, which is a bit annoying, but it's old houses, it's just how it is. So that's our wing wall, that's our entrance. You walk in through there. That's the height of our ceiling up there. That's all just going to get reduced down low. You can't see that. Okay. That's our new doorway that transitions into our 2-4 area, our bolt down area, and that'll happen here as well, as you can see. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's all turned out. Just yeah, that's all I could be bothered doing for one day, for one video. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up, a crack of bourbon into it, into drinking. No. Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. I've now got 114 subscribers. Woo! Let's make it 114,000. I don't know. Share it. Share it. Share it. Do it. Do it. Share it. Do it. See you guys.